Hello, I am live. Can everybody hear me? So, I'm going to check if I am live as well. Yes, I am live here as well. Good. So, live. Can everybody hear me? Going to put the volume down there. So, all right. So, the sound is working, everything is working. Welcome to all the people who are watching the replay. Welcome to all the people who are watching live. I am Carolina Sherman, the host of this group, and today we will be talking about two things. First of all, I will be talking about the NLP practitioners course that I did last week in London, and I will be doing some Q&A because some people asked some questions and we are going to answer them. If you have got questions that you would like, hello, Shoni, welcome. So today is Q&A Tuesday. If you have questions about the law of attraction, about NLP, spirituality, your business, your personal life, just let me know and I will answer them. So I am going to start right now with talking about the NLP practitioners course because last week I was in London for a whole week to get certified. You see this? NLP is neuro-linguistic programming. So neuro, it's all about the brain and your unconscious or your subconscious mind. Linguistic is all about language patterns and all that stuff. So, and then the programming is like how to program your subconscious or your unconscious mind with certain words and with certain languages that we use. So it was super, super interesting. And I wanted to talk to you about what I learned as well. So first of all, the linguistic part, it's all about language patterns that, first of all, that we can use like as a practitioner. If I'm working with clients one-on-one to see like, the client is talking about that, is using that kind of language pattern in her explanation. So that and that we might have to address or we might have to shift. That's what's holding the client back. So that is super interesting. And in the same time, we learned also language patterns that we as a practitioner can use to influence that unconscious mind, to re-change those limiting beliefs and stuff. So we can use it ourselves to speak to the unconscious mind of the clients and to really help them. We also learned about ways to get clients in a trance. Yes, we learned a little bit about hypnotizing. I really would like to follow another course though on hypnotizing to really master that as well, because that is so profoundly powerful. I was trained by Richard Bandler himself. He like invented or started the whole NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. And he's already quite old, if I may say that, but he is already doing it for like 30 years and is a very good hypnotist as well. So what he does, or what he did, he was telling loads of stories. He's hilarious, by the way. So when he was on stage, he was just telling all the stuff that he did throughout the years, throughout those 30 years of knowledge and working with clients. And one of the things that he did, for example, was he had a client who was paralyzed in one leg. So the client came in with his doctor to see Richard Bandler. He was going to hypnotize him and to speak to his unconscious mind and to take that paralyzed or the pain away. So the doctor said, like, if the pain, if you take it somewhere, it always needs to go somewhere else. And Richard, like the humoristic person that he is, he likes to play with his clients a little bit and to like really show them how much it is ingrained in their unconscious mind. So he hypnotized the person, he hypnotized the client, and he placed the pain or the paralyzation from his one leg to his other leg. So he woke up the client and he said like, yeah, walk across the room. So the client started walking and limping, and he turns around and says like, what, you placed it to my other leg? That's not funny. And Richard says like, I think that is pretty funny. So he did the client back into hypnosis, back into a trance, and he placed then the pain and the limp, the paralyzation, from the client to the doctor who was there as well, because the doctor said if you take the pain somewhere, it needs to go somewhere else. So Richard was just like, around a little bit, like joking around and playing around a little bit. So he woke up the client, and then he asked the doctor to go across the room, and now the doctor started limping. And the doctor says, "This isn't funny." And then Richard and the client says, "Yeah, I kind of think it is." So those are the kind of very powerful stuff that you can do with clients and with NLP and with bringing people into this trance or this hypnosis to really speak to that unconscious mind where everything of our existence and our being and everything that we believe is going on. Everything that we believe or everything that we experienced in life is ingrained in our unconscious mind, like things that we experienced when we were like 4 years old, for example. We still carry it around sometimes, and if we don't update those limiting beliefs, or if we don't like go back in time and speak to our unconscious mind to like change it, and sometimes it can keep on haunting us these days as well. Like we learned one day, we had this exercise about like sometimes you're walking around and you're just so happy and you're like, "Oh, what a beautiful day, I am happy today, happy, 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 do." And then suddenly out of the blue, and you don't know why, you get this uncomfortable feeling like, I'm not feeling so well, I'm not feeling so good. I don't know why I feel anxious all of a sudden, and you don't know where it came from. You didn't spoke to anyone, you didn't saw anything particular, you were just walking around, and suddenly you weren't feeling that good anymore as you were before. Hello, welcome Janne. I'm explaining what I learned in my NLP course last week. So we learned a trick to like, when you're like just happy all the time, and then suddenly you're like unhappy or like you're anxious and you don't know where it came from, we learned to like put a client in trance, take them back to the first time ever that they experienced that feeling, talk to your own person, like your own mini you, and give that person the resources and everything it needs to have and the information to grow in that previous situation where you came from, and then just completely go back through time. So that's working with timelines in NLP. And you really feel this amazing change happening in your body, this amazing change happening in your feelings, and in your everything opens up, and it's like you healed something from the past, and that is so, so powerful. So what else did we learn? We learned to put clients into a trance, which we learned it like with physical things, like with a hand to look at and to really put the person into trance, but we also learned to do it like with certain words and with the tonation of your voice, and like how you can use it to put people into trance. I really have to practice on that a little bit more, but super interesting. We also learned, and this is where it really comes together as well with the law of attraction, a lot of visualizing patterns, and how to overcome like phobias and limiting beliefs and fears by really like visualizing it and then swishing it with another pattern, or like making it smaller, or putting it in black and white and going back in time. Like all these processes that we can use with visualization and projecting it and getting away from it by putting it on a cinema screen, and for example, all kinds of different processes that we can use for different kinds of problems or situations that clients have to really make their lives better and to really heal them, heal the limiting beliefs, change the unconscious patterns, and really make it better, so powerful. So what else did we learn? Oh yes, we also learned like how to change automatic reactions to like unpleasant situation. Like for example, sometimes every time that you hear someone's voice, you immediately get like frustrated. Or every time when you, for example, talk with your mother on the phone and she says a certain thing, or every time when you see something on the street happening, something that sets you off and gets you in that frustrated situation or something, we learned like all these small little things, how we can help clients to overcome that and to react differently, instantly to that situation. And that is so powerful, because a lot of times we got this reaction, this automatic reaction that is so ingrained in ourselves that we don't really know, like, how can we change this? How can we stop this? Like, it's an automatic reaction, and we learned certain patterns and like anchoring and going from one state to another, and then just like that, it's automatic every time that you now, from then when it's healed, when you really did the exercise and the work with the client, how to really change it so that it can be a new automatic response of like calm and compassion, or something else really beautiful, you know? So really, it suffices to say that that course that I followed was so powerful and interesting. So I'm certified now as an NLP practitioner, and I am trained by the person Richard Bandler himself, who like invented the whole thing. That was so powerful, and he's so good. Now I would like to like really train myself in this, really exercise in this. So therefore, I am offering 100 NLP sessions for free. I want to work with people massively to really exercise this, get this in my system, train myself with this, and I want to help people like give 100 NLP sessions for free, or in, you know, in change for a testimonial. That's why I will like do all my best and really give my best to give you the best experience, help you to get over all your limiting beliefs and your fears and everything that's holding you back, to really put your own online business on, you know, get it started. I really want to help you, and I'm going to do it for free in exchange for a testimonial. And that's why I'm really going to do my uttermost best. I get to learn and experience to use NLP. You get to get a free coaching session with me in exchange for a testimonial. So if you're up for it, in the soon future, like this week, I think I'm going to post something where you all can like just schedule an appointment with me. I'm going to make a calendar so where you can online schedule an appointment with me. I will let you know. So if you're interested in that, be on the lookout for that. It's really powerful what you can do with NLP. So now, today I got a question as well from a client of me, and she was asking me like, what is it again that dreams got to do with your vibration and the law of attraction? Like, when you're dreaming certain stuff, or dreams that keep on just coming back, what does it mean in things like, what does it have to do with your manifestation or with this certain vibration that you have got going on? And that is such an interesting question, because it is interesting when you know how to remember your dreams, and then when you know how to look at them and how to interpret them. Why? Well, so when we are just living in the daytime, we are constantly vibrating. Like, we think about something that sets off a certain emotion, like you're feeling happy. That's because you see certain visuals in your mind and you're thinking about certain things, so that makes you like happy. So you're vibrating this energy of happiness. When you're like thinking more like dark thoughts, or like down thoughts, and you're like more in a depressed kind of state, then that's what you're vibrating, right? What you're vibrating, you're also attracting. So we got that going, right? Everyone is following that. That's like the basics of the law of attraction. Now, when you go to sleep, normally, or it is like that, you stop your vibrating process. You stop kind of, your momentum stops. Like, from the moment you really fall into that slumber, you're not really attracting anymore. Your vibration is like reset again. Like, when you get up in the morning, your vibration is reset. But mostly when you get up, the first thing that you do is you think back about the last thing that you were thinking about when you went to sleep, right? So a lot of times when we wake up, we're immediately back into that vibration that we left off before we went to sleep. But if you get into a really good vibration, into gratefulness, into meditation before you go to sleep, and you already are planning your day ahead, like, oh, tomorrow is going to be so great, I'm looking forward for tomorrow, blah, 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 then it's a big chance that you will wake up in that same like happy and grateful and enthusiastic vibration that you left off before you went to sleep. That's all to say about vibrations. But normally when you wake up, you got a fresh moment to restart your vibration. Like the momentum has stopped. Over the night when you were sleeping, you were not really manifesting or putting out certain vibrations. But what you are doing is like manifesting stuff. What you are dreaming about is mostly already a sort of manifestation what you're currently vibrating. Like, for example, when you're dreaming that your boyfriend is cheating on you, for example, or when you're dreaming that you get kidnapped, or when you're dreaming, like when you get kidnapped, it's a vibration that you don't feel safe, or when you lose all your money, it might be that you got this vibration going on that you are scared to lose money. When your boyfriend is cheating on you in your dreams, you might have these vibrations of that you're not trusting people. And when you are dreaming it, it's actually kind of like a warning system, like, hello, be careful, you are manifesting this in your dreams. So this is like a warning that this is a vibration that you got going on. Like, it isn't necessarily that it is going to like a sign, yeah, tomorrow it's manifesting in real life. That's not it. It's more like a warning, like change your vibration, because this is what you at this moment are vibrating right now, and it's not a very good vibration. So when you keep on staying in the vibration of like, oh, there's not enough money, or like I don't trust people, or all the other, I don't feel safe, then that might manifest in the future in your real life as well. Like your dreams are really like this state that really comes in the beginning, a warning signal, like do, stop being in that vibration. So when you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I had this really awful dream, don't be like, oh no, it's going to manifest in real life because I was already dreaming it. It's a vibration that I'm offering. No, you have a chance to rechange, to recalibrate, to think about like, okay, why am I vibrating this? What is going on in my mind? Because it's all about thoughts. Why am I feeling that money is leaving me? What is it that I'm really actually constantly saying to myself? What's the story that I've got going on? And then you can really like journal about it and try to change it around. Like when you're dreaming that, my iPad just stopped. When you're dreaming that you are having these certain things, that your boyfriend is cheating on you, for example, then that means that in the daytime, that is something that is going on in your mind. You're scared about that. You're scared that you might lose people, maybe not exactly your boyfriend, or maybe not exactly the money that you're losing, but what is going on in your mind? You have to ask yourself, you have to constantly be on the lookout, what is going on in my mind? Because the dreams are a warning signal, because when you keep when you just say that, okay, I dreamed it, and then you just keep on going on with that same story in your head, like it keeps on, overclouding your mind, all those worries, then that will manifest in the future. Then you can be sure, if you just keep on offering that certain vibration, then that will be your future. So I hope that I answered the question for you good enough. If you got more questions about dreams, then you can always contact me and ask me. I had another question from Sorai. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. But you asked me, I have a very simple question. That's always nice, simple questions. How do I find my limiting beliefs and how do I change them? It's a good question. So, limiting beliefs. It's really hard to spot your own limiting beliefs because your limiting beliefs for you are mostly your truth. Like for you, it's like, but it is like that, like it's manifesting in my real life. That is the truth, right? I'm seeing it on a day-to-day basis, so that must be true. But really be mindful about everything that is true. Because why is it true for you? Because you believe it, and because you are saying the story to yourself, and because this is what you believe, it keeps on manifesting in the real life. And every time when it's manifested in real life, you are saying, see that it's true? Boom, again, you're believing it, you're vibrating it, and that is why it's manifesting. It's not the other way around, that it's manifesting, and that is why you believe it. It always seems the other way around, but it isn't. Now, how can you spot then your limiting beliefs? That's a good one, because when it's a truth for you, it's really difficult to challenge yourself and to see like, wow, what I'm thinking is like totally wrong, even though I'm seeing it. So how do you do it? Well, think about something that you want. Like, for example, you say, I want to have more money in my bank account. I want to have 1,000 euros extra in my bank account, for example. And it's not happening. So then when you journal about it, just journal like, why is it difficult or why is it not possible to get those 1,000 euros extra in your bank account? And then you're just saying, but it's hard to get extra money. It's hard to find clients. People are not interested in blah, 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 blah. And those will be your limiting beliefs. Everything that you believe why it's not possible for your dreams to happen is actually what is holding you back. And then you may say like, yeah, but it's true, right? No, it isn't. It's true in your mind, in your unconscious mind. You got this ingrained, but you can start to think just the opposite. Like when you got your limiting beliefs, like everything that you wrote down, why it is not possible, what you really believe that is the reason that it's not happening. When you turn all those sentences around, like for example, clients these days are whiny, or clients these days only want like free stuff, then you just write down the total opposite and you try to come up with total like reasons why it is possible, like reasons for the new statement. All the statements that are actually just not serving you, that are holding you back, that you feel like it's not possible because of this and this and this and that, those are limiting beliefs. Those are beliefs that do not serve you, that hold you back from getting what you really want. So if you can find them, change them around to the opposite side. At first they will feel like because it's so far away from what you have been used to believe, you know. So you really have to come up with reasons, or maybe you can talk to other people who have got those beliefs or who have success in that situation or with that manifestation, or who got the car of their dreams, or who got the lot of money or the lot of clients, you know. You can ask them like, can you give me reasons why this new belief that I have to believe can be true, until you really start believing it yourself, you know. So changing them is like, you have to kind of brainwash yourself. Like it is a new belief that at first will seem so illogical, because at first still things in your real life will start happening and reaffirming your old limiting belief, like the lingering limiting belief and the lingering vibrations that you are sending out with those limiting beliefs will influence your current reality. But it is then for you to say to yourself, that's the reality of the old me. The new me is going to experience a lot of different things because now I believe this. And then you say your new limiting, your new empowering belief, and the new belief that can really bring you further, you know? And I have some audio tapes and you can download them actually on my website. Like when you go to carolinasherman.com, I will post it here, carolinasherman.com. I'll type www.carolinasherman.com. So I just typed it in the comments. When you go to my website, in the menu on top, you can see like audio downloads. I think it's audio downloads, and then you got 3 free meditations that you can listen to and 3 free audio affirmations. And those audio affirmations is like a whole set of text, you know, that I spoke in with some music in the background that you can listen to while you are doing the dishes, while you are walking around, while you're sitting in your car, while you are doing brainless stuff, like doing sports or something, when you're actually just busy with something else where you don't have to think about. And then that is a perfect moment to like get these new ideas in your unconscious mind, to really brainwash your unconscious mind with these new empowering beliefs. You can go to my website, you can listen on the website, just to those audio affirmations for free. They're just for free. And if you want to download them, then you can leave your email address and I will send you an email automatically with the 3 audio visualizations and the 3 audio affirmations. They are really, really powerful. I got way more visualizations and audio affirmations that I will offer in the future for free, or I offer them to my clients, the clients that I work with, to really use them on a day-to-day regular basis. Because changing your limiting beliefs is not like, today I'm going to start to think something completely new and I'm going to believe it. That is mostly not how it works. You really have to like, brainwash yourself and really change it in an unconscious level. Like we can do it when I bring you into trance and when I'm really able with NLP to get into your unconscious mind and really change it over there. Or you can do it by daily listening to those audio affirmations who are really, really powerful. I'll have them a bit lots of different topics. Like I have audio affirmations about money. I've got audio affirmations about opportunities. I've got audio affirmations about I'm enough, about all different sort of stuff. I'm not really sure which ones are on my website again, but I already made like 15 different audio affirmations and 15 different visualizations actually that you can use. Super interesting. If you want to know more about it, you can always contact me and then we can talk about it. So I don't know if someone else has questions or anything about the law of attraction or about business or NLP or limiting beliefs or your fears or your dreams or whatever. You can just ask them in the comments and I will answer them for you. I will check if there are any other questions, but I don't think so. So if you have questions this week or for next week on Tuesday, I'm coming live again here to answer all your questions. So I'm more than happy to guide you. You know, I'm here for you. You can just bombard me with questions. I don't care. I mean, it's not a bother. I just love it. I love participating. I love being there with you. I love helping you. It really makes my heart sing, and it's really my passion to do so. So please just Send me all your questions. Send me everything like, I'm struggling with this in my life, or I want this and I'm not getting it. What is my limiting belief? I've got this situation going on. Please help me. Then I absolutely will. And I will let you know this week all the opportunities to work with me one-on-one with a free NLP session, because I'm just giving free NLP sessions for you all so that I can practice and so that I can get good, amazing testimonials from you, because I am going to give you awesome results. Yeah, that is what is happening. So that being said, I wish you all a beautiful Tuesday. In Belgium, the sun is shining and it's really amazing here. So I wish you a very happy day.